Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of that show that would not be named. I'm your host, Brandon, to Game Prince, whatever you prefer. And today, this hair, or bunch of hairs, will not stay down. Jesus. Anyways, where was I? Yes. Pardon. It's early in the morning. I just had my ghetto cup of Cheerios out of one of these because, all the Tupperware we have is either stained with pasta sauce or absolutely filthy. And I'm too lazy. I don't want to clean it out. And my plastic spoon, because why dirty a clean spoon when you got plastic silverware lying around? Or any type of silverware for that matter. Anyways, today, we're not here to talk about why I eat Cheerios, because I feel I have an underlying heart condition that doesn't really exist. Today, we're here to talk about Steins Gate, and by extension, Steins Gate 0, because I just finished the ladder last night, and it's fantastic. I loved it. Only one problem. Why the fuck is Steins Gate 0, at least in the last scene, feel so pointless? That's what it felt like. It felt fucking pointless. Don't get me wrong. I like seeing the future. I like meeting other characters. I like watching my favorite dudes just run around and do their thing and all this shit, and then the main character, whatever you call him, goes into more like more torture and shit like that, and mental. He's got to go back in time 3,000 times or whatever the fuck. It was good. It just takes a while, and I feel like the entire season could have been said and done in just the first season. That's it. Oh, hey, me from an alternate timeline didn't said this. Cool, I will do that now. I feel like, I don't know, it just feels odd. And that's what it felt like. Like, I was watching the series, and unfortunately, I was watching with my friend who wanted to just pile drive through the whole fucking thing. And by the end of it, I'm just like, yeah, that was great. That was fine and all that jazz. But at the same time, I don't know. Felt pointless. Some of it just felt useless. It was so weird. On the upside, last night, I did get him to watch the first episode of Afro Samurai, so we'll get to get into that. But yeah, it's so funny that I found while watching Steins Gate and Steins Gate 0 that while you're going through it, I feel like there are times when I'm watching, and like the whole fucking, the cat girl's in it and shit, and what's her name? Ruka? I think that's it. The one that comes into the room all the time is like, da-da-da, every time she enters a room. And then you have, was it Ferris, who after everything she says, meow. That shit. It's funny for a while, and then they're in a fucking war zone, and she refers to, and Ferris says like, yeah, after like every fucking like military command or something like that, and I'm just like, what? It just feels weird. Seems odd. And, I mean, I know that's part of the charm of the show and the characters and whatnot, yeah. But, I don't know if that's meant to show that, like, oh, even though war ravaged their world, they didn't lose their base personalities. And then characters go ahead and die, and they're just like, it happens all the time. We can't mourn everybody. Like, what? But you can still go, and after, like, every fucking thing you say. Okay, whatever. All right. That's actually a bad fucking example. Basically, the whole point of this video is that Steins Gate's really good. And I really want to watch the movie, and I feel like all of this is my attempt at fighting whether or not I want to watch the movie. Because my buddy, who got me into this, he also got me into Demon Slayer, which I thought Demon Slayer was going to be a shit show. I ended up adoring it. And then I saw the movie, and I adored it. I'm pretty sure I did a review of the movie on here at some point. But, essentially, I don't know if I want to see the movie. And I feel like my brain is trying to come up with excuses like, well, Steins Gate 0 was fucking pointless and wasn't that good, so the movie's just going to be pointless. And, I'll watch the trailer, definitely, to see what happens. Haven't watched it yet, just because, like I said, Steins Gate came out how many years ago? And yet all this is, like, new information to me. Like, I have no clue what's in the series, what's canon. That was the other thing. I think he told me. I'm not sure if my friend was lying on this. I wasn't sure or not whether the movie's even canon or not. Which I assume the movie's canon if it's part of the fucking series. If it wasn't made like 10 years later, if it's not like Hellsing, or it's like you have the original Hellsing series and then you have Hellsing Ultimate. Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like my brain is fighting with itself to watch this movie or not watch the movie, and I can't decide which because there's so many things out right now. They made the Chucky TV show. You got the live-action Cowboy Bebop coming out at fucking some point. I have American Horror Story I'm watching. I still have What We Do in the Shadows I'm still watching. So I thought it was so funny that like a year or two ago, I was like, 3 years ago or so, after like Breaking Bad ended and all these other shows ended and Game of Thrones ended, and I'm sitting around like a jerk off going, there's no more TV shows. I got nothing else to keep me busy in my free time. And now I'm like overwhelmed with shows again. I guess I always kind of forget that like shows exist out there in the past. So does anime. And I could always go back and look at it if I'm not lazy. Like for one, I still gotta watch Ergo Proxy. I still gotta watch Serial Experiments Lane, which I never have. Because they both look super fucking interesting. But I don't know. I feel like I make excuses not to watch them. The same reason why I keep making excuses as to why I didn't like Steins Gate Zero. When I did, it just felt kind of out of place. I felt kind of out of place in it. And me personally, I don't like things that are explained before things. Like, basically all Steins Gate Zero is just basically happens in between, episodes like, I think it was 23 and 24 of the original Steins Gate. And I feel kind of gypped because a part of me was like, why couldn't they do that with like Trigun, where we could have like a whole nother season Trigun that takes place in between two episodes of Trigun, and it's like, hey, watch up to episode 16 and then watch season 2.0, blah, 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 and then watch the rest of Trigun. Like what they did with the movies. How Trigun had Badlands Rumble and Cowboy Bebop had Knocking on Heaven's Door that takes place in between episodes in the series, but then it doesn't make sense because a whole bunch of facts and character designs and shit don't really mesh with what they look like in between both of those series, but I digress. So yeah. I want you to tell me, I need your humble opinion. Should I watch the Steins Gate movie that came out? Yes or no? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? If so, why not? Tell me in the comment section below, because I need guidance. I got too much shit to watch. I got too much shit to do. I sent out I sent out a bunch of manuscripts. I'm trying to get a literary publisher going. Trying to get in touch with a literary agent. And I sent out like 15... Was it 15? Yeah, 15 queries for a picture book that I did. 2 for a poetry collection trilogy that I did. And I think 4 for like a novella that I did. Although I'm fuzzy on the novella numbers of queries I sent out. But you get it. I got shit to do. I got stuff I'm busy doing. That on top of work, it's just... So, tell me, I need your guidance. Should I watch the Steins Gate movie? And that is essentially the entire point of this video. I apologize if I wasted your time. It's just I feel like I often overthink and ramble on. And this is just kind of, I don't know, my very fickle way of trying to come to a decision. Although I'm not sure if fickle actually means that you just automatically make a decision randomly. I don't know. I'm very jumbled. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Once again, tell me in the comment section below if you are a fan of Steins Gate. Should I watch the movie? What'd you think of it? Did it suck? Did it rule? I need your guidance. I need your help. And then if it ends up doing good, maybe I'll do a serious review on the movie, because all I could really say for the TV show is watch it. At least the first season. The first season, mwah, mwah, mwah. And I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you for joining me, and bye-bye. And now part of me thinks if I should wait until it passes the 10-minute mark just to make this a 10-minute video. And we're there! Bye, guys.